Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you guys are watching this video. Thank you guys so much for coming over and watching. You have no idea how much it means to me, guys. Guys, today's video is going to be probably the most requested video that you guys have asked for in this channel since I have started YouTube, and that is our money video, guys. And let me just tell you guys that there is so much information that I need to pack into one video, so I'm not gonna pack into one video, okay? I am going to make various videos about this subject. So this video is going to be specifically about our money journey, where we were then and where we are now. And I will make more videos about, our budget system, what we actually do every time we get a paycheck, our mentality, our goals, all of that stuff. I have so much to tell you guys, so I didn't want to blab about it at the beginning of the video, which is probably what I'm doing now, but anyways, I'm going to talk about it at the end of the video. So if you guys want to stick around and have some girl-on-girl chat time with me, I just have so much to tell you guys about my week, and I hope that you stick around to watch it. Okay guys, if you guys are interested in watching my money journey, our money journey, then please keep watching the video. I'm gonna start off the video by apologizing that Frankie isn't here. I know I told you guys that Frankie was gonna be here, but he's not, obviously. Guys, if I waited around for Frankie to be here for this video, or for any video, then videos would never get uploaded. So I have decided to man up. Hold up. Let me take that back. I have decided to woman up. Yes, Kim, yes. I decided to woman up and make these videos by my dang self. And hopefully you guys enjoy that, because if not, what the heck am I doing with my life, and what am I doing here with you guys? Okay, money. Money is probably the most sore subject in our world. Nobody ever wants to talk about it. Nobody feels comfortable talking about it. Nobody knows each other's money situation when money has so much to do with our lives. It sucks, but it's true. Money has a lot to do with our lives, guys, and we don't talk about it. I mean, it's obviously a problem here, because money fights and money arguments are the #1 reason for divorce in America. Hello, people. We need to talk about this stuff, so that's why I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you guys about it now. With that being said, growing up, money was probably, it was just horrible, okay? I hated money. I hated talking about money, because money talks in my house. My parents are divorced, and money talks in my house was my mom telling me that we didn't have any money, and that if I wanted something, call your dad. Call your dad and ask your dad for it. So I hated that, because money talks with my dad. When I would get on the phone and talk to my dad, it was nothing but negativity, and it was just, you can feel it in his voice, like, and the child support, can't you take it out of the child support? That's what the child support is for. Like, it just sucked. And I know that he was going through his issues, and she was going through her issues, and I just hated being the middleman. And being the oldest child, I was always the middleman. I was always in between everything. It felt, maybe I wasn't, but it sure did feel like I was always in between those talks. I hated it. Came the time to get a job, and money just, it took a different role in my life. Especially when I became a parent. Completely different role in my life, right? So fast forward, when I meet Frankie, okay guys, when we first started dating, Frankie would take me to the fanciest places. Every day he'd come and visit me with a gift. He always had something. He always was bringing me something. If it was something for Zayden or something for me, he always brought something to me or took me to the nicest places ever, right? So in my head, I'm like, shoot, this guy is ballin'. Girl, this is a keeper. You better stay with him, right? Wrong. Finally came the time to sit down and talk about our finances, and I sat him down, and what I did to find out what the heck was going on with this guy, if he was really just rich and wealthy. I sat him down and I talked to him about my finances. I told him, look, this is what I do, this is how I manage my money, this is how I separate it, this is how much I spend in bills, this is how much I put into savings. And then I used in the question, so how do you do it? How do you manage your money? Turns out that everything this guy was doing for me, taking me out, all of that stuff, getting me presents, Everything was on a credit card, guys. Every single thing. My mind exploded. I mean, I didn't really take it out on him, but in my head, I was like, what? Oh my gosh, like, you don't have to be getting me this stuff. If you can't get this stuff, don't do it. Like, you don't have to do these things. So he did ease off a little bit until we moved in. We moved in together. We were living with his parents, and then we moved out. Now, during this whole time, his check was his check, and my check was my check, right? I was working at the time. He handled his money, I handled my money. I felt like that wasn't my place to talk to him about. I felt like, you know what? You work hard for your money. You know what you're doing with your money. Like, that's yours. This is mine. That's how I felt, right? And then I stopped working. It was the same thing. Now, he was taking care of us, right? He used his paycheck to take us out. He still would take us out very often, you know, give us gifts every once in a while. We needed clothes, we needed food, things like that. He would do all that stuff. Whatever I made, I saved it. I saved it all. So I had quite a bit saved up, right? Until came the time to move out. And we needed that savings to get an apartment, to, you know, down payments, to set utilities up, for necessities, all of this stuff, right? We needed that money. It was time to pay bills, right? It was our phone bills and I believe gas, right? So the whole week had passed by and he had been taking us out. We were a little depressed because we didn't have anywhere to go. We had just moved out of his parents' house and we were trying to figure out what we were going to do. So he's like, you know what? Can we reach into your savings because we need money to pay the bills. I need to pay the bills today. And I was like, again, I didn't take it out on him, but in my head, I was like, what the heck? Like, we need this money to move into a place. We need this for all, like, without this money, we can't, right? So, of course, being the man he is, he went into overdrive, hustled the heck out of everything, but I knew that this was a situation that we needed to address. So the minute he came home from work that day, I sat him down and I was like, and let me tell you guys, I was so freaking nervous to tell him this, but I did. And I was like, you know what, maybe it'd be a better idea if I handled the money. I think I should handle the money from now on. And he said, I was so scared, but I remember him. He said, I think that's a good idea. I think that's a great idea. After that one situation, I've handled the money ever since. Now, things were tough, okay? I needed to be like, okay, this guy is used to having everything that he wants. He's used to just, if he wants something, he gets it for himself. He needed a way to get that out of his head and start from scratch, right? So we got an apartment, you know, we started getting settled in. Guys, there was a time where I told him that we couldn't afford any ketchup. I remember we made eggs that morning for breakfast and he said, give me $1 so I can run to the store and get some ketchup. And I said, we don't got $1. And he was like, are you serious? Ketchup? Ketchup is only 99 cents. You don't have 99 cents. And I said, exactly. We don't have enough for ketchup. We don't have 99 cents. He about lost it, guys. He flipped out about this ketchup, right? And I stuck to my ground. Like, I put my foot down and I didn't let him. Like, I literally told him that we didn't have any money for ketchup. And then comes the time to move out into a house, right? We're going to purchase our house. And he's like, where the heck are we going to get this money? Da-da-da. I had a couple thousand in savings. Because I would just save everything that we would have. I would save it. And when he found out how much money I had in savings, he never, ever doubted me. What? We have how much? We own how much money? And I was like, yep. You see? Do you want to go buy some ketchup now? Not only do we have ketchup now, but we have branded ketchup, okay? We got the good kind of ketchup. Oh my gosh. And this video, don't take me wrong, guys. This video is not to brag about what we have because we don't have really nice things, okay? We have the necessities. We have a roof over our head. We keep our boys fed. We keep them dressed. We keep them happy. They have toys. They're not out there playing with like cups and pans and stuff like that. Like, they have toys. But they have just the necessities. And we have just the necessities. Don't get me wrong. We do go out to eat. We go out to eat. Actually, we've been going out to eat a lot lately. We should probably tone it down. But let me tell you, it is so hard right now to be a young couple with kids and growing and, you know, just not knowing what the heck you're doing with money. It's so hard, and people make it so hard. Your surroundings make it so hard because you see this like spanking brand new couple and they are getting it, man. Like, they have the cars, they have the bodies, they have the clothing, they have the style, they got the accessories. Like, oh, they got it going on, right? And it's just hard. It's hard to see that because your mind automatically goes to, oh, like, I don't have that stuff. I don't have the cars. I don't like. And it's not that I can't have those things. It's not that we can't have those things. Like, we can. If we wanted to, we could have those things, right? But it's knowing that we're doing it for a better cause. We're sacrificing now and living like this now so that later we could live like no one else. Live and give like no one else, right? Hey, we don't have the spanking new house. We don't have the spanking new house. We don't live in the best area ever. Brand new cars. We don't, none of that stuff, right? But I'll tell you what we do have. We have love. We have happiness. Debt free. We don't owe a penny to anybody. We don't owe a penny to a bank. We don't owe a penny to a person. We don't owe a penny to anybody. We're able to pay off all of our bills. We're able to pay our mortgage. We're able to keep food, clothing, everything coming into our house that we need in order to survive. And we still have money left over at the end of the month. And let me tell you guys that that is the best feeling ever, okay? Still having money to put to a better cause. And right now, all the extra money that we have, we're putting it towards our house. We want to get this house paid for, okay? We want to not worry about if something happens, we're going to lose our house. That to me is like the worst feeling ever. Everything that I just said to you comes to one thing. It's okay. It's okay not to have the flashy cars. It's okay not to be cool on Instagram, not to be cool on Facebook. Okay not to have all of these things because you don't need them right now. You just don't need them to survive. Who cares if so-and-so doesn't think you're cute? Who cares if so-and-so looks down on you while you're opening your Nissan minivan? Like, who cares? Because they don't know the big idea. And most of all, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know if they have their flashy cars and their outfits all done, their hair on point, their nails on point. But they are up to here in debt. They're up to here. They might have everything, but they're struggling to pay bills and they're struggling to pay rent. They might live in the best area neighborhood everywhere, but they're still having money fights with their spouses. Like, they're still struggling, guys, and you don't know that. So stop comparing yourself to everybody else because it's just not going to happen. You're never going to go anywhere if you keep comparing yourself to everybody that you see. And I'm learning to be content because it's a struggle. It's a real struggle to see everybody else doing so freaking good, and I'm the only one here, like, living like a poor person, you know, like, I'm learning to embrace it, and it feels freaking good. So far, I've been doing a good thing, like, even my hair, like, cutting off my hair, man, I don't gotta waste on beauty products, I don't gotta do any of that, you know, and it feels good. It's freeing. It's so freeing not to worry about any of that stuff. Live like no one else now so that you can live and give like no one else later. Woo! That was intense. That was intense. Okay, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed the first video to this money series. Man, I enjoyed talking about it. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want to hear in future videos to come, please let me know in the comments down below. Talk to me, guys. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you feel. Do you guys struggle with money? Do you guys... have you guys had this money talk with your partners? What is it that you want to know? What is it that you want to know from me? I like hearing about other people. I like hearing that other people have the same struggles that I'm having, okay? I like hearing that I'm not the only crazy broke person in the world, okay? I love you guys. And now, let's get into the chit chat, okay? Let me just tell you about my week. If you guys don't want to stick around for this part, thank you guys for coming over. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you're going to stick around, let's get comfortable, guys. Woo! So I was planning to have this whole big old discussion with you guys, but I don't feel as sad anymore. Talking to you guys, making this video actually brought my spirits up quite a bit. So I'm just gonna tell you guys what I've been going through. As you guys know, and in my last video, I talked about the shooting here in Las Vegas, and man, it has been a crazy week. It's crazy because when it comes to things like this, when it comes to people hearing about shootings and all this awful things that go on around the world, I try not to let it bother me, right? It's like, it happened, I can't do anything about it. Me sitting around and crying and moaning and all that stuff isn't gonna bring those people back from the dead. I pray about it and I brush it off because I feel like there's nothing I can do. But this time, guys, it messed with me. It messed with my head. It messed with my emotions. This happened Sunday night and I made the video Monday. Monday, I didn't get out of bed. I didn't get out of bed at all. I was in bed with the boys just watching the news. And for 3 days, I had the news going all day and I was on Facebook all day. And if you guys are on Facebook, most of the day, you know that your life is freaking depressing. Facebook has a thing where it just shuts you down emotionally. Like, you're always comparing yourself and there's nothing but negativity. I feel like there's nothing but negativity coming from those places. So it was bad. It was bad until yesterday, this healing ceremony just to heal Vegas, and I went to it and it was probably the best thing that I could have done. I felt so like worthless, like I couldn't do anything. I have the boys with me. Everybody was asking for blood donations. I couldn't go donate blood because I have the boys with me. I felt like there was nothing I could do. So I got a text message from my Bible study leader. I love that girl, probably, oh my gosh, I love that girl, okay? Very, very good friend, dear and near to my heart. And she told me about a baby that lost his parents in a shooting, and it moved me, right? I woke up on Tuesday morning and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be sitting around moaning. I'm going to go and do something about this. So I sent out a text message to everybody, all of my friends, all of my family, asking and letting them know that I was gonna go out and get some diapers and you know, necessities for this baby, that if they wanted to help, to let me know, and that I would personally go pick up the item and take care of like giving it to the baby. And I got a huge response for it, guys. I want to tell you guys about it here because I want to stay away from Facebook. I don't want to really post anything else on Facebook, and I feel like when you do good deeds, it's just like something you don't talk about. Like, why? Like, I feel like now people do good deeds because they want people to recognize that they're doing good deeds. And that's not why I'm telling you guys this. I'm telling you because you're my friends and I feel like I can talk to you guys about anything now. So I just wanted to tell you guys. And if you guys are watching and you were one of the people that helped and that donated, man, God bless you guys. You guys are angels and you're just amazing. I was telling you that it was so amazing the amount of people that responded and that wanted to help. I didn't even have time to go and get what I wanted because I was so busy picking up everybody else's things, guys. We got diapers, formula, clothing, bottles, like all kinds of things. So at the end, we even managed to raise up $400 that I put in a gift card. It was just so freaking amazing to see all of these strangers, complete strangers, wanting to help strangers. Like, it was amazing. I also wanted to show you this moment. There's two moments that just changed me and they moved me so much. There was one towards the end of the worship where it was just so moving, guys. Oh no, you never let go. Lord, you never let go of me.
That's the truth, everyone. That's the absolute truth.
A time of silence for the 59 lives that were lost. Kind of felt guilty because I recorded during that time that was supposed to be silent and just dedicated for the 59 lives. But I had so many people moved because of what happened in Vegas, and if I felt helpless and I was here, I could imagine the people that weren't here and that were helpless. So I wanted them to be a part of what was going on. I wanted them to have that moment of silence for them as well, just like to experience it with me. And this is what it is. So I recorded this for you guys. So yeah, guys, it's been a crazy week, but I'm so glad that I have you guys and that, you know, I'm working through it, and you know, there's people that had it terrible, just a terrible job, and I mean terrible job. It's just evil. Evil hit the city, but love and God is bringing it back. Let me tell you that God has been amazing, and we have seen this in beautiful ways. Okay, so thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for watching the whole video, guys. If you watched the whole video, give me a thumbs up, guys. I would love it. Leave me your comments. Talk to me. Tell me you love me. Because I love you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Say, thank you guys so much for coming over and watching. Guys, if you didn't subscribe, please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe so that you don't miss another video with this crazy girl. Guys, I love you guys. If you watched the whole video, again, give me a like. I love you. And I will see you in my next video. Ready?
Yeah.
Later!